All right, so thank you everybody for joining us and taking some time out of your busy schedules to join us here at URL. My name is Matt Alina, and I'm one of the agent support specialists here at URL, and it's been my honor and my duty here to help with growing our final expense marketing here at URL and helping our agents grow their final expense business. There is not one pathway to becoming successful in the final expense marketplace, but we're going to show you some different ways in which you can go in order to have a successful program working with URL and offering life insurance to the senior market. Here's what we'll be discussing today. We're going to be discussing URL's competitive advantage. We'll also discuss our product offerings today. We'll get into depth with our lead program. I know a lot of people are interested in learning more about our leads and what we have to offer, so we'll be getting into depth on that. I'll also show you some marketing tools and resources that you have available to you when you partner with URL. And with our partnership program, I want to discuss our Gemini partnership program and some of the advantages that are there for you when you take part in our Gemini program. And then also we'll discuss conventions, incentives, and other things that are tied into the final expense marketplace. One thing, just so you note, maybe if you're taking some notes here, jot down our toll-free number. It's 800-926-8875. My extension is 141. A lot of times after these presentations you have some questions, feel free to give me a call. I will have my contact information up on the screen at the end of the presentation. So let's get into this. Let's talk about the competitive advantage and why URL. We realize that there are a ton of brokerages out there that are trying to get your business. With URL, we are a full-service brokerage. So not only do we do final expense in help with the senior life insurance planning, but we also offer traditional life insurance planning, whether it's life insurance or life insurance with long-term care benefits tied in or chronic illness benefits tied in, standalone long-term care. Those are all products that could be designed and geared towards your senior client. We also deal with annuities, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, employee benefits. We deal with individual and group health and so much more. So it's really easier to say that what we don't do here at URL and what we don't do is P&C and securities. So anything else, the opportunities are here to help you grow and help you grow your business. URL has been providing a blueprint for success in the final expense marketplace for several years now. Whether you're looking to tap into your existing book of business or to utilize different sales strategies, we have all that available to you. We have leads available to you, or if you're already working with clients, we have a way and some proven sales strategies that will help you market final expense to your clientele. When you partner with URL, you have access to all of our products as well as all of the different departments that we have here. With final expense, you'll see that we have 14 different final expense carriers. We do not want you to get licensed with 14 different carriers. Have a couple of companies. 2 or 3 different companies would be perfect for final expense. You'll want to get companies that have competitive rates, competitive underwriting, as well as maybe a guarantee issue for those clients that have some medical problems where they're basically uninsurable. Whatever companies you decide to go with, you're really not making a bad decision. You'll see here, this is just a basic snapshot of some rates. And you'll see that with final expense, the rates are typically within a couple of dollars of each other. There's no one company that will blow any of the other companies out of the water when it comes to rates. So some of our core companies that you may like, if you decide to partner with URL, are companies like Foresters, Mutual of Omaha, which is known as United of Omaha, Liberty Bankers, Transamerica. These are all companies that have good rates. Some of these plans are available for making sales over the phone if you want to do phone sales. Some of these companies will allow you to do online application submission, or e-apps is another way to describe it. But basically, whatever company you decide to use, these companies are competitive enough that you'll find that most people are not shopping rates online. These are clients, mainly baby boomers, that are looking to use your information, use your knowledge of the marketplace, and use your advice on what they should do. We're very proud of our website at urlinsgroup.com. As you'll see that we have so many different departments here, but when you look at the website tools that are available just specifically for final expense, you'll see that we have a final expense quote engine. We have various sales brochures, worksheets to help for final expense planning. It's all right at your fingertips when you work with URL. If you go to our quoting tool, our final expense quote engine, you'll be able to run as many quotes as you want for as many different people as you have for final expense. All you need to do is put in their date of birth, male or female, smoker or non-smoker, the amount of coverage, and the level benefit. And you can click Get Quotes Now, and you'll have access, and the website does the shopping for you. We also have the various product information. So let's say you wanted to get some information about final expense for foresters. You will have access by clicking on foresters. You'll have access to a sample application to see what kind of medical questions they have to ask. There's the agent guides. There's the medical reference guides to see what kind of prescription medications the company doesn't like to take or what they will take. Just different tools and resources that are available to you. There's also brochures that you can print off and hand to your client or email to your client. So these are all tools and resources that are available to you. When you go to our quote engine, here's just a sample for a 66-year-old male non-smoker. You'll see that the rates here, the website does the shopping for you. So Oxford is $56.36 a month. The Surety is $57.13 a month. And like I said, it does the shopping. So at one time you may see the Oxford's #1. Another time you may see Foresters is #1 or Mutual of Omaha. These are companies that people are familiar with, and this is just a great way to have these rates at your fingertips. And when you're dealing in final expense, if you haven't dealt with final expense before, most of the commissions start at around 100%. They do go up to higher levels, and we'll get into that in a little bit more detail. But when you're dealing with final expense, you're getting competitive compensation. Your commissions are vested day one, which basically means the business that you submit today, you earned that. So we are not going to hold your commissions hostage if you decide that you no longer want to partner with URL. And it doesn't make any sense for us to do that to you. We also allow 6- and 9-month advances for qualified agents. Basically what that means is if a client is paying on a monthly basis, we take the monthly premium and we'll multiply that by 6 months or 9 months so that you have a cash flow coming in. So maybe if you need to order some leads or you need to pay staff or whatever it is, you have that money up front, and you'll get that money either, like I said, 6 months or 9 months. It's up to you. There are times where there will be chargebacks where maybe a client just doesn't keep the policy in force, and if that's the case, you do get charged back the unused premiums. But as you keep submitting business, that'll make up the difference of those chargebacks as well. And also when you work with URL, we're giving you access to leads, lead subsidies, free leads. It's something that has been a useful resource for many of the agents that have partnered with us with final expense over the last several years. So let's get into our lead program a little bit here. If you're not in the senior marketplace now, this is a great way to get your foot in the door. What I mean by that is with the leads that you order for final expense, if you are looking to get involved with Medicare, these final expense leads could turn into a Medicare sale in the fall during open enrollment. Or if you're already involved with Medicare, this is an opportunity to take that Medicare client and turn them into a final expense client. So with our lead program, we have two different options for you. We have free leads as well as subsidized leads. So let's get into some of the things here. With our free lead program, if you're already in the final expense marketplace, but maybe you're tired of paying the costs for leads or to get in front of people, we have a solution to that. Now, you're going to take a little cut in commission, but if you're doing final expenses, a minimum of $5,000 a monthly annualized premium, we can get you free leads, 25 leads a month. Now, with our leads, it's a defined lead territory. So whatever county or some of the collar counties around where you live would be your territory if you wanted that. And basically every month, with a minimum of $5,000 of monthly paid business, annualized business, we will place a lead order of 25 leads for that territory. These are guaranteed. You're going to get 25 leads. We will make sure that you get the 25 leads. These leads are your leads. They're not your leads and then a bunch of other agents in your area. These are your leads. The commissions, first-year commissions for the free lead program range from 70 to 80%. You do get renewal commissions. They are vested commissions day one. All we're doing here is alleviating your stress from having to order leads. We will take that stress on us, and we will just continue to fill the pipeline with leads for you each and every month. If you want the higher contracts, we can do that, and we can also help subsidize the leads. Our lead program, for every $1,000 of annualized paid premium for Gemini agents, and I'll get into our Gemini program here in a little bit, we will give you $80 for every $1,000 of annualized paid premium that you place each month. If you are a non-Gemini agent, we will give you $50 for every $1,000 of annualized premium that you place each month. So this is a way for us to help cut the costs for leads. You would be responsible for getting your initial leads, but then once you start writing business, you'll find that your business is also helping pay for those leads, and you're not taking a cut in commission. So with our subsidized lead program, again, these leads are your leads. They're not going to you and a bunch of other producers in your area. These are your leads. Again, you have a defined lead sales territory. You do not have to show any proof of production. You'll find that the more business that you place each month will lend you to getting more money or lead subsidized dollars. You could eventually, based on your production, earn a free lead mailer or free dialers. We'll get into those in a little bit. And these commissions range from 100 to 120%. It depends on the company, and it also depends on the product. There are renewal commissions, and your commissions are vested day one. We do not hold your commissions hostage. You earn the commission, and the commissions, just so you know, are paid directly to you from the insurance carrier. They don't go from the insurance carrier to URL and then into your bank account. It goes from the insurance carrier right into your bank account. We are not the middleman. We don't want to be the middleman. So it's nice. And the other thing is that when commissions are paid, they're paid daily or weekly. So as soon as a case gets placed, you are getting paid within 24 to 48 hours with most carriers. Getting back into the lead program, you have two choices of leads. We have direct mail pieces, and we also have telemarketed pieces. And it is purely up to you what you want to do. For the direct mail pieces, they're $29 a lead with a 20 lead minimum order. So that's $580 that would be the initial cost to getting involved with the lead program. We ask that you do a 90-day commitment. A lot of times when people start processing leads or start ordering leads, they give it 1 month and then they don't reorder. The whole name of the game is to continually, it's slow and steady wins the race. So the more times you do these lead mailings, you will find that your business will start to grow exponentially. You may find that you will make a little money the very first month, but then each month after that, you're going to see it grow continually. You got to stick with it. So we're asking you to at least give it a 90-day commitment. If for whatever reason, maybe money is tight or whatever, then we just ask for a 30-day notice to exit the lead program. No harm, no foul. Because what we're doing here is when you participate in the lead program, specifically for our direct mail, we're going to continue to order the leads until you tell us to stop. We're going to continue to invoice you. And each month that you are placing business with us, you'll notice on the invoice that we're giving you the lead credits so that the leads get cheaper for you based on your production, and you're seeing more and more people. So that's one option with the direct mail piece. The other option is telemarketed leads. Those are $19 per lead at a 20 lead minimum order. The costs do decrease when you start ordering leads over 35. They'll go down to $17, $16, $15. They'll go down to as little as $12 a lead when you are ordering in bulk. If you're ordering those large quantities, be ready to get them because you will be very busy. They're distributed through our telemarketed lead partner, so they're not going from the lead company to URL to distribute to you. It is going to come from our lead partner directly to you, to your email box. So get ready for that. Again, we ask for a 90-day commitment. Stick with it. You'll find that you will see rewards here. You have to invest in yourself. And I give you kudos for even considering this, because a lot of people just think that the business is going to come naturally. It will come naturally. But you invest in yourself, and you will find that we'll also invest in you as well through our subsidized or our free lead program. We also ask for a 30-day notice to exit the lead program here. This rule is not as strict as the one with the mailers, because the mailers we're continuing to order until you tell us no more. So where are the leads? So for those of you that aren't familiar with URL is located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, basically south central PA. You'll see on the star on the map of the United States here where we're located, or around about where we're located. So we have a large concentration of agents in this area that are already working leads, but that does not mean that there aren't leads available to you. So let me highlight some of the areas where leads are available. We check with the lead vendors before we do any lead drops just to see what kind of numbers we're looking at here. So any of you that are on our call today or listening to this presentation will show you that right now where we're seeing a large number of leads that are available, it's going to be Western Pennsylvania. We're talking Pittsburgh and some of the collar counties in that area. So you have Western Pennsylvania. We also have the northeastern part of Pennsylvania as well. We're talking areas like Luzerne, in that area. Anybody that's on the call that's in Ohio or has a license in Ohio, the Cleveland metropolitan area is also flooded with final expense leads. There's a lot of opportunity there. Same thing in the southern area of Ohio as well. There's a lot of opportunity there. If any of you are in the Virginia or Baltimore, Maryland area, we've got some leads all in this area, whether it's from Baltimore all the way down to DC and some of the collar counties. You obviously don't want to target areas of where people have a lot of money, but you'll find that there's a lot of leads available there. We also have leads available in North Carolina, pretty much the entire state, but you'll find that like the Charlotte area, that whole area is available there. South Carolina, you got Charleston and some of the collar counties in that area, as well as Columbia. We have Atlanta and some of the southeastern parts of Georgia, getting into the northern part of Florida as well. Those are some of the areas that we've checked out. Usually Florida is a difficult state to get leads, but we've usually the further south you go in Florida, the less opportunity there is available there. But you'll see that there is a ton of opportunities all along the eastern seaboard there. So if you're interested in getting leads, we can find out what kind of lead counts we can get in those areas. And I don't want to also discount that even the south central area of Pennsylvania is still, there's a lot of opportunities there as well. So that includes Lancaster County. I'm trying to think of some of the other counties that are in the area. Cumberland County, Adams County, Franklin County. These counties are all available to you. York County is difficult, but we might be able to get some leads there. But that's just some opportunities that we have if you're interested in getting involved in the lead program. So let's look at some of the numbers that are available when you work with URL. So let's say you did $6,000 of annualized premium this month. If you are a participant in our free lead program, you're looking at a commission of $3,600, and basically that would be $500 with a 9-month advance at an 80% commission rate, and you're going to get 25 leads. That is your out-of-pocket. That's the money that's going into your pocket. Now, if you decide that you would rather get the higher contracts and participate in our subsidized lead program, your total commission is $4,950. That's $500 times a 9-month advance, and that's assuming you get a 110% commission rate. So the cost of the leads, out-of-pocket cost, let's say you order 25 leads, the out-of-pocket cost is $725. The lead subsidy for non-Gemini producers is $300. We would give you, for Gemini agents, $480. So breaking that down, for non-Gemini agents, that's $17 a lead. It's not $29 a lead that you would be paying. So it'd be $425 out of your pocket. For Gemini producers, it breaks it down to $9.80 per lead. So you're going to get it's going to be out of pocket cost for you $245. So after it's all said and done, the total comp after you paid for leads for non-Gemini producers, $4,525. Gemini producers get $4,705. And you just keep building on that number, and you'll see that there's a lot of opportunity there and a lot of growth. So if you invest in yourself, URL is willing to invest in you as well. So you're hearing a little bit about this Gemini program, and we get the question all the time, what is the Gemini program? It's basically a partnership program on steroids. What we basically do is at URL, we realize there are other brokerages out there that are trying to get your business. What we're asking you to do is consolidate all of your business under one roof. URL's roof would be preferred. And what we'll do is we will give you a best commission Gemini guarantee. If it doesn't make sense for you to move your contract, we understand that. But if we cannot match or better your current arrangement, then you will not be expected to place that business with URL. And what we'll do is we will give you more in marketing dollars, as you see as examples in our subsidized lead program. We give you more money for that. We also do exclusive quarterly bonuses in all of our departments, whether it's life insurance, traditional life insurance, annuities, Medicare. We do quarterly bonuses. We also give you access to new business technologies so that it'll help you build your business. We will do an annual retreat. We just, a couple of weeks ago, just got back from the Salamander Resort and Spa in Middleburg, Virginia. And there's other trips and stuff like that. We offer free E&O. We offer exclusive lead programs as well as exclusive training. So those are just a few of the benefits of partnering with URL as a Gemini agent. And all we do is ask that if it's a contract that you have with another brokerage, bring that contract to us. We will match it or even improve on that and give you the extra stuff as well that's tied into our Gemini program. So as I mentioned, back in early May, May 10th through the 12th, we had our inaugural Gemini retreat at the Salamander Resort and Spa. People had a fabulous time. And working with URL and being a Gemini partner, you have access to these types of programs as well in some of these retreats. The other thing when you work with URL, and you can kind of double dip, is that our carriers are offering different conventions as well. Just to give you an example, Americo, with an 18-month production period, agents are going to Maui. Assurity is sending people to Ireland. Foresters is Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And you see the list goes on and on. United Home Life, let me just highlight that one real quick. For production in 2016, $60,000 of production. That's it. You and a guest are going to Maui. So that's just some of the things that are available to you when you partner with URL and partner with our final expense carriers. And that's in addition to the lead subsidies that we provide you. When you get started with URL, I will help you get supplies, product and underwriting training, lead orders, marketing support. All that's available when you work with us here. So it's not just a matter of getting contracted and we tell you good luck. You're going to have support all the way from beginning to end. So that's me. I will help you with all of that in getting all that training. Also, just so you know, we do have some handouts that you have access to. If you're not already contracted with URL, you can download the contracting from today's presentation under the handout section on the toolbar of this webinar. You can download the handout there. You can fill out the flash packet. I can help you select carriers at the end of this presentation today. And if you want to participate in the leads, we also have a lead commitment letter, and this is just for you to sign up and start ordering leads. Once you get contracted, and leads take a couple of weeks to come in. If you're doing mailers, dialers, it takes about a week. So that's all available to you. But we'll help you with all that stuff. We're also very big on training here at URL. And for those of you who maybe are in the central Pennsylvania area or can get to Harrisburg here, we have a meeting tomorrow here in our office. It's going to be talking about making more with Medicare. And it's going to be designed for people who are already working in the Medicare market on how to springboard from Medicare into other sales opportunities, how you can grow your Medicare business naturally. And it can turn into final expense sales, annuity sales, long-term care sales. We're going to get into all of that in our training tomorrow here at our offices, 8:30 in the morning Eastern time here in Harrisburg. So that's tomorrow morning, 8:30. When you get involved with us with final expense, we have what we call our monthly Mondays. The first Monday of every month, unless there's a holiday, at 10 o'clock in the morning for 30 minutes, we're going to go over our final expense carriers, some of the changes that may be coming down the pike with various carriers that work with us. We will also sell B leads on there. B leads are basically leads that are over 30 days old, but they can still be good. We can also provide you with sales scripts and just different tools of the trade, and we'll also highlight some of the successes that are happening in the field. So when you partner with URL with final expense, you also can partner with us and join us every month for our monthly Mondays, which is the first Monday of every month except for holidays. And then just 30 minutes, it's an online webinar, and you can join us and kind of find out what's working in the field, what's not working in the field. So we're big on training when you work with us here at URL. I mentioned the handouts for our licensing flash packet. When you fill out the licensing flash packet, you're filling it out one time. So as you want to add additional companies, it's just a matter of putting in that request without having to fill out additional paperwork. So you have that access. You can download that form from the handout on our webinar today. Or if you'd rather go to our website, you can do that at urlinsgroup.com. Click on Departments, Licensing, and Contracting, and then you'll go to our flash contracting section there, and that is where you can select your carriers without having to fill out any of the paperwork by hand, and then it submits it electronically. So it's up to you how you want to do that. The lead commitment letter, I can also email that to you if you don't want to download it from today's presentation if you're interested in ordering leads. So I know that was a mouthful this morning, and just wanted to put our contact information up here just in case you have any questions going forward after the presentation today. It's usually how it works. After we sign off, that's when people have questions. So I'm available for questions today. We look forward to working with you and helping you grow your final expense business. You can reach us at 800-WANT-URL. That's 800-926-8875. My extension is 141. But if you can't get a hold of me, you can also contact Steve Clemens. He's the Vice President of Life Markets. He's at extension 132, or Joey Fry is at extension 157. We do look forward to working with you. I also look forward to answering any questions that you might have. So if you have any questions, you can type those questions now or raise your hand and I can unmute your phone. And for those of you that are on the call that are going to be at our presentation tomorrow, I look forward to meeting with you and seeing each and every one of you at our meeting tomorrow. And we look forward to helping you grow your foothold in the senior insurance marketplace.